U.S. considers intelligence release on China's potential arms transfer.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Biden administration is considering releasing intelligence it believes shows that China is weighing whether to supply weapons to support Russia's war in Ukraine, The Wall Street Journal reported on Wednesday. According to the report, the move is being considered following a series of closed-door messages to China not to supply Russia with arms, which ended with a formal warning last weekend. Though the U.S. reportedly has intelligence that China intends on transferring arms to Russia, it is still unclear what kind of weapons China will hand over. Military vehicles carrying hypersonic missiles DF-17 travel past Tiananmen Square during the military parade marking the 70th founding anniversary of People's Republic of China, on its National Day in Beijing, China, October 1, 2019. According to The Wall Street Journal, the US and Europe think that China may just resupply what Russia lost in the war and not necessarily provide advanced weapons. If China supplies Russia with weapons, it will join Iran, who has been supplying Russia with drones, a fact used by both the US and Ukraine as a reason for Israel to provide Ukraine with defensive arms. China's foreign ministry said any potential intelligence on arms transfer by China to Russia that the US plans to release is just speculation, its spokesman said on Thursday.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
These one-sentence articles are something else. Basically just a link to an ad page lol.
Here's the WSJ article they are sourcing.
Upgraded to a full paragraph.
The actual Wall Street Journal article is over a page long on my screen, if you can get past the paywall.
Listening to NPR on way home from work, they were interviewing some people in China. They believe the USA started the war, and are totally behind a Russian victory. To me it's really scary stuff.
It is baffling. The US started the war by making Russia invade Ukraine? Nobody has touched Russian soil. Russia has been attacking Ukraine continuously for a year and still no US troops are involved, and not even our modern weapons. And that is the US's fault? Humans are capable of amazing feats of stupidity and storytelling. We see it here too on different topics, so I get it. But that is some pretty fucked up thinking. Greater than the Biden administration is considering releasing intelligence it believes shows that China is weighing whether to supply weapons to support Russia's war in Ukraine, The Wall Street Journal reported on Wednesday. Link to WSJ article. In recent weeks, Western nations have picked up on intelligence that Beijing might end its previous self-imposed restraint on weapons supplies to Russia, according to US and European officials, although it appears that China hasn't yet made a final decision. Until now, a senior Western official said, there has been a certain amount of ambiguity about what practical help China might give Russia. While China has long been wary of emboldening Moscow, it also worries about the economic and political fallout of a failed Russia, the officials said. Still, U.S. officials hope that a message from the majority of UN member states will show broad opposition to Russia's invasion and begin to outline a blueprint for peace that includes Russia's withdrawal.
U.S. intel has been pretty on point regarding Russia.
I think the U.S. has their intelligence deeper than most could imagine. They have to choose very carefully what to reveal to keep their sources hidden. The U.S. intelligence network in China specifically was quite sophisticated until about 10 years ago. The CIA was actively exploiting corruption in the Chinese government to get U.S. informants promoted. But China was understandably upset about its officials being on foreign payrolls and cracked down hard. It was one of the motivations behind Xi Jinping's anti-corruption drive. This may have contributed to increased tension in U.S.-China relations around the same time.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.